And a very good Saturday morning to everyone, and welcome inside the Golf Club 2. I am Coaster Royalty. So glad you could join us here on this very hot, humid, almost 100-degree day here in West Virginia. So glad that everyone could spend a little time with me here on this weekend. We're going to be doing a lot of PS4 here today. We've got some golf going on here this morning. I've got some Fortnite going on this afternoon on the stream, and then who knows what we're going to get into this evening. So hope everyone can stick around and enjoy some of the fun and entertainment here on Shenanigans Live. And this morning here for the first stream, we're going to be doing some course rangering. We are going to be rangering TPC at Oakwind, and as the TGC Tours is getting close to the end of the season, they're starting to talk about the Big Four tournaments, and so they're starting to have us ranger those courses, and so we're going to be playing the TPC Oakwind. This is for the web.com tour. And make sure we're doing the right tees. We're going to be using the green tees, so we are doing the back tees at 7,199 yards. And let me see what pin still needs to be played. It looks like all of them, so I will go ahead and take pin set number 1. All right, we'll go ahead and begin round. Once again, I hope everyone's having a great weekend so far. It's 10 o'clock, 10:40 in the morning here in the eastern state part of the states. That means it's about, 3 o'clock over in Great Britain. So anyone who's in the Twitch stream and you want to have a discussion or talk a little bit, we'll definitely have a discussion on the Golf Club 2019. There was some more information that came out yesterday that the more and more information that comes out, the more and more nervous and a little disappointed, I think, that I am becoming. And the reason I say that is it looks like they're even going to have a shot preview, and we don't know for sure if you're going to be able to take it out of the societies or not. Like if you're allowed to, toggle it on and off. If that's the case, it's going to be very difficult. Now, we do know that the master clubs are not going to have those features, or at least that's what we've been told, so it should be interesting for sure. All right, guys, we're going to play TPC at Oakwind here. Hole 1, 459 yards. It's a par 4, stroke index of 2. It is playing 459 today. And the wind coming from the north, we'll have to wrap it around these trees just ever so slightly. I'm still pulling the ball, I see. So yesterday, for those of you who were watching the stream, you know that I was spraying my drives everywhere and I was very frustrated, so I decided that I'm going to get on here this morning and try and fix it. So that's really what I'm doing here. So I'm going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm going to try and figure out what I'm doing wrong with my swing, and also try and do a little course rangering here for TGC Tours. Good morning, Matt. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Just do a little course rangering here this morning on TPC at Oakwind. All right, so this green looks fine. 155, 161, playing 163. Right, now I've overcompensated. I pushed that one.
This one's looking good.
But we'll take that putt. And that'll leave us about a 10-footer for the bird, maybe a 12-footer.
All right, you're on the green. For the birdie.
Actually, 8 feet. Woo, look at this green. Greens are 185, so very fast. All right, slide that in through the side door for the bird, and we'll move on.
Starting around under par.
All right, heading to the second hole now.
Okay, hole number
If you're
2.
joining us in the Twitch stream, welcome in. I'm Coaster Royalty. So glad you could join us here on Shenanigans Live. Just doing a little course rangering this morning. 3-6, playing 195. That 192 club looks like it could be the right club. Just have to knock it down ever so slightly with that wind. False front. Definitely want to get it up on the right tier there. Okay, now I'm pushing it, so I'm overcompensating, which
Heading for the green
at the end of the
here.
day is not too... Whoa, that's way too much, Dwayne. That's going to be a lovely putt. Get off the green. Get off the green. Get off the green. Yeah, that's what we'll talk about. Al Peters, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you in the stream here this morning. Thanks for your support as always. Family's doing well. Got Marcus is out on the town, I would say. That's what happens when you have a teenager now. They can drive around and do what they want. Actually, he stayed the night with a friend last night, so they're probably not even out of bed yet. They probably played Fortnite all night. My wife's just went to work, so just going to be playing a little golf here this morning. All right, so this is not going to be fun at all. I guess you're going to check up. No, not too bad. I'll take that. It's a pretty decent chip from there. And we'll be able to save our par. So hole 2 is very difficult, par 3 there. And in the cup it goes.
And that'll keep you at 1 under for the round.
Okay. Yeah, Matt. He is actually really good. I think he's almost at 400 and some wins. Most of those are solo. He plays on the Xbox though. He doesn't like the PS4. Hole 3 is a 605-yard par 5. Woo! That's a better drive. That's a better drive. Yeah, he's pretty darn good at the game. Of course, he spends a lot of time on it. I mean, I don't let him play too much. He gets out and does a lot of other things. He's into athletics too, so it's not like Papa who likes to sit and play Xbox all day long, or PS4, I guess. I don't think I can get up there, so I'm not going to test it. Just going to go right down the thing here with a 4-iron. It's a little better on the swing. I think I figured out what I was doing wrong yesterday. Sometimes you just have those days, I guess, and I know I was getting a little frustrated. Normally I don't do that, but some of the nuances of this game just really get there.
And it looks like
well, Al, George got a new job, or not a new job, he got a promotion at work, so he doesn't play online with us much anymore. He's still in our society. He did come back. He talked to us a little bit the other day, but yeah, he doesn't play much with us online. He very busy, so we don't get a chance to play with George. All right, so it's playing 105 with that wind in the face. I think we'll just knock this down ever so slightly up the hill. It's a perfect strike. Yep, Mouster plays with us still. He's still around. It's a good shot. Sit. Okay. Yeah, Martin, he's been playing. He gets on Wednesday nights usually, and then on the weekends. He's in the Ryder Cup that we're going to be starting on Tuesday of this week. He's on Team West Virginia. He's on my team, so yeah, he'll be around. He played the side games with us on Thursday too, I believe. All right, got that putt in there.
sitting at 2 under for the round.
All right, so moving on. That
Okay.
first 3 holes look pretty good for pin set number 1. Let's go down to hole number 4, playing 447. Of course, they're looking to play this on the web.com tour. It could be a little difficult for the web. I mean, you've really got to hit the fairways. You really got to be able to drive the ball well. But if it's in the Final Four, I can understand why they would want this as a more difficult course. So, okay, that pin looks okay. I didn't look at it from that angle. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Playing 148. Pull again.
Looking good.
Oop, too much. Sit. Sit, 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 sit.
Okay, for the birdie.
Actually, Al Peters, it is a society thing. Steve, Captain Rax, he opened up his society called the Elite Friends Golf Society, and we made it a private society. And what we did, we invited like our circle of friends. So there's 18 of us. There's actually 20 of us now because Fosty and George joined, and we just decided that was going to be our farewell tour. So what we decided to do, since the Golf Club 2 is going away, we are going to use that society as kind of our farewell. And then we decided we were going to do a match play tournament, but then we thought the Ryder Cup would be more fun. So everyone was excited for doing that. So we decided to go ahead and do that. All right, so there's a good birdie. Moving on. Playing much better here this morning than I was last night. 3 under through the first 4 holes. Let's head to hole number 5.
Popping on the green.
Okay, definitely got to get up that slope. Yeah, it's not USA versus USA as much. We're really just kind of doing Team West Virginia versus Team New Jersey. All right, 3, 6, 9, 12, playing 1, 8, 1. It's a better strike. Perfect, perfect.
This one's a beauty.
Good morning, Jakey. How you doing? Good afternoon over there in the British land. Yeah, what I decided to do this morning is I've got a lot of these course rangerings to do, and so to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I thought I'd get on here and try and fix my swing, and also get these courses played. So, kind of worked out for me. I didn't play it out far enough right. Put too much on it too. Wow. All right.
Save.
Try and save the par here. There we go. Okay. So we'll take that. That's those par 3s on this course have been pretty hard. 2 and 5, the ones that I've parred so far, have been pretty difficult par 3s. It's been a long time since I've played this course. It's been out for quite a while. It's a good drive, back down the middle.
It's looking good.
I agree, Matt. I agree. Yeah, Jake, you just didn't play well last night. I know that. I mean, I'm glad Darren carried us a little bit, but man, I should have been able to be up there too. Never played that bad on that course ever. Just couldn't believe it, what I was doing. Some of the shots I was making, wow. All right, playing 169. Perfect, perfect. Should be a decent looking shot. Get up that hill. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for. So in that regard, guys, if you're watching there, you see how they had that false front. If you can hit into the false front with a 6 or a 7 iron like that, it'll hit that false front and then it will bounce. So you're actually taking some of the bounce off of it, which is then going to deaden the ball, which is exactly what you want in that case. Oh, I just pulled that putt. Wow, Dwayne, what was that? And that's what I'm talking about. Those kind of putts right there are what kill me when I'm playing TGC tours. Yeah, but this, you know what? Yeah, well, I don't know, David. I think it just has a lot to do with the amount of stuff on a course. But you're right. I haven't seen a bit of flag on this course at all. All right. Do I want to go for it? That's the question. It's going to be long if I go for it, or do I just want to play the course? I think I'm going to go for it, actually. 255, won't get it there. Rather be golfing. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming and stopping by, and always thanks for your support. I appreciate it very, very much. Al Peter says, where's the lineups for the Ryder Cup? It is located. I will type it in for you. If you go to that website, Al Peters, and then you will find up at the top, it will say, oh shoot, it'll say the Ryder Cup. It'll say Elite Friends Ryder Cup, I believe is what it says. And you'll be able to find all of the matchups there. There'll be a thing under teams and first round. If you go to the first round, you'll see the first round matchups. We're doing singles match play first. Slow perfect. Now, how was that slow backswing?
Looks like you'll be in the short stuff here.
Okay. Take that, 209. That'll give us about a 79-yard shot here, so that's not too bad. That's probably going to be perfect for what I want to do. 5, 10, 15, that would be 84. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit the normal lob wedge. Should be perfect, actually. It's a good, perfect strike. This should hit and spin back. There's the spin back down the hill, and perfect. So it's exactly what I wanted. So you see there, guys, I played the shot right. Instead of trying to go for it, I hit down there to get to my lob wedge, spin it right back to the hole. All right, and it leaves me a very easy birdie putt. So that's the kind of golf that you want to play right there in this game. You really want to think, don't think too far out of the box. You know, you don't want to put too much thought into it. Just play the course as it is and play smart shots. Matt says, Caleb and myself will be streaming our match, likely on July 4th, before I head out for the day. Yes, Al Peters, the games are going to be streamed. Not all of them. It is up to each match to decide on whether they're going to do it or not. So, for example, myself and Wugs, I will obviously be doing our match. Now, most of them might not be playing together. We're not requiring that. We're doing the scorecard situation again, but some of them are. I know Rich and Sammy will be streaming theirs. I know Martin will be streaming his against Jakey. So there are different matches that definitely will be streamed. And it's over a 3-day period. So when I find out when everybody is going to play their matches, I will post that on the website to let everyone know when things will be streamed and where. All right. 181. So here we go again. I want to hit up into that false front. We'll knock this down just a little bit. It's a good strike. The wind should take it just a little bit to the right. Ooh, I hit too much. All right, bang, there's the false front, and that worked out pretty good. Would have been better over to the right, but didn't actually quite get it where I wanted, but we'll still take that as a decent shot. All right, so for those of you who are watching, and I don't know, like I said, some people have been asking me if I can do a little commentary of how I play. So you'll see this putt here, guys, and what you'll notice is where the ball is laying, the beads are a lot faster. That means it's going to come off of your putter to the right immediately. So you've got to think about that when you're pushing your cursor to the left. Now you'll notice that the beads aren't going as fast at the middle and are rarely going at all towards the pin. So it's going to straighten up a little bit, but right off the bat it's going to hit going to the right. So you got to think about that when you're putting your cursor out there to the left. So this is pretty much feel for me. You can see how that went directly to right. So I played it out far enough there, but you'll notice that right when I hit it, it immediately sprung straight to the right. But then it started to kind of straighten out. So you just got to think about those things as well. The putting game on this game, especially on greens like this, can be really difficult, but you've really got to put some thought into it and be patient. 623-yard par 5. They definitely don't want you to reach these greens in two, that's for sure. There's a perfect. Right down the middle. All right. So we're right down the middle, and that's really, really, look at that fairway, guys. Tree lines hanging over the fairway. Difficult, difficult, difficult. Play a little bit of a hook on this just so that we avoid the bunker, and that'll be right down the middle, so it's exactly what we want. No problem, Matt. I'll be sending out a message sometime today or tomorrow asking people to let me know, so that way we can get that up on the website. 369, playing 59, so I just need to push this down ever so slightly. All right, so on the pitch shot, you see here where it's, so this is playing 59, all right, 59 yards. Well, the sand wedge goes 55, but that's where it's going to land. So you want to give yourself, what I'd say with the sand wedge, if you hit it perfect, it's going to bounce once, hit, and then stop, and it bounces about 2 yards. So I always give itself just a little bit. I've played this at 59, and I've knocked it down up just a little bit because I know how much it's going to probably go 3 yards. So there's a perfect. So you'll see that it'll hit, bounce, and stop. See right there? So it hit, bounced, and stopped. So I gave it a little bit more just to make sure that I got it up the hill, and that leaves me what I need. So that'll be a down the hill putt for birdie. So that right there is the perfect way to show you how to play a par 5 that you can't reach into.
Very solid round after 9. Looking fantastic.
All right, moving on now.
Coming up here. Let's see what you can do.
So here you can see the driver is way too much, so you definitely need to just knock it down. You might even want to take less than a 3-wood. The 3-wood looks like it could be a little too much as well. Oh boy. Yeah, and the thing is, I have a 221 club. So I'm going to hit the 221 club. That's because it's all I have. I'm actually thinking about getting rid of the 3-wood and putting the 4-wood in my bag. If you just joined us in the Twitch stream, welcome in. I see some more people have joined the stream. I appreciate your support as always here on the channel. I know I'm looking a little sick here this morning. I'm not feeling the greatest, but I did want to get on here and try and fix my swing this morning while I had some time, so that's what we're doing. 369, so we're playing 207. So what I can do here, yeah, this is what I had a feeling. All right, I'm going to try and actually hit the front of the green there and let it pop up in the air and roll down to the right. It's a perfect swing. This should hit the front. Oh man, I went too, no, I did it right. I just hit it too far to the left. Ugh. Man, I expected the wind to do something with that ball. That was a terrible shot, guys. Really bad. Hey, Al Peters, thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the World Cup. All right, this needs to hit a house, hit something.
Oh, that was moderately disappointing.
That's why you don't leave yourself shots like that, guys, right there. Because now this is going to be a bogey.
All right, let's see what the scorecard says.
Okay. So there you've got, I mean, that hole's tough because you got to lay up anyway.
Okay, par 5 here.
Moving on. Yeah, hit a baby. Yeah. I always say hit a house. All right, so it's playing 270. I'm going to go ahead and hit this. Now you can see where that pin is located. It's going to be a tough putt no matter what. So you could do this two ways. You could lay up. You could lay up and then hit a pitch shot or a flop shot up there and make sure you're up there for an easy birdie. But since I'm course rangering and I need to work on my swing, I'm going to go ahead and hit this. Better strike with the 3-wood. This should hit middle of the green. Now if it has enough legs, it could get up the hill there. Yeah, all right, that's actually a really good shot. Did not expect that to get up the hill, but I chose the smaller of the hillside, so that's probably a good idea there. But I'll have a chance for eagle now. I'm about to play it way out here. It's really going fast at the hole there. All right, this should start breaking now. Break! Oh! All right, almost for eagle. Still leaves me a really good chance for the bird, though.
Missing the eagle and all. Get your birdie putt coming up.
So we'll put that in there for the bird. So I got my bogey right back there off that par 5. All right, heading to hole 12 now. Sitting at 6 under par. I'll take that on this course. It is a difficult course. All right, can I get over these trees? Yes. So we'll hit that with some loft and hit it right over the trees. Oh, I might not have played it far enough to the right. Sit. Sit, 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 sit. I didn't. Daggone it. Should have put some fade on that, guys.
Okay, you're in the rough.
Still 115, 92 to 98. That's not bad. 3, 6, 9, 12. Playing 119. If I hit the 130 club, it should pull it back just a little bit. Still should be okay. Sounded fresh out of there. This could be long. It is. Sit. Sit, sit, sit. Now that's going to roll because it's out of the rough, but that's not too bad from the rough. I could have played a little bit more or less on it. Hit that pin high. I needed to hit that about 5, 6 yards short of the pin. Leaves me a really tough putt, but it is uphill. Man, that didn't turn at all. Man, look at that putt. That was a terrible putt, guys. And granted, I'm playing a little faster than I normally would, but still didn't expect it to do that.
Nice, that'll work for par. And that'll keep you at 6 under for the round. Okay, let's drop this close.
All right. So 155. It's playing 161. Ugh. False front. I'll play the 168 club. Might be the better choice here. I am good friends with Lee. Rather be golfing. Early 1981 is Lee. And, yep, I'm pretty decent friends with him. Watch his shows all the time, and I play golf with him every once in a while.
Beauty.
Hit soft. All right, that's a really good shot there. Thought that was the right club.
Birdie here.
Yeah, I know, Matt. Not only that, I was looking in the shout box. People are going crazy about the shot preview. And the thing, well, that's the thing. I don't know if the TGC Tour, if we want to take a hiatus, but Doyley, someone asked Doyley if they would just continue using TGC2. I missed that putt. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? And
4 feet. Let's do this.
He said, no, probably not. That they, I mean, you know, with the new game out and all. But the thing is, if you can't take the I mean, what are you going to do with this with the other tours? Like, yeah, if you're going to make the master clubs for the PGA and World or whatever, fine. But what about the people who are in the CCs who will never? They just want to use the player clubs or standard clubs. You can't police that, so that's going to be. I'm really anxious to see what they're going to do with that, Matt. You're right, because that could be an issue. And here it is. And I don't want to say anything because I know people have chastised me already. But back when this all came out, when they announced the PGA Tour license, I said that is not good, and that they're going to make this game into Tiger Woods, and it's going to become arcadey, and we're going to lose the simulation. And that's exactly what's happening. I know it's about making money. I'm aware of that. I understand that. You've got to appeal to everyone, and I get that. But it's just really frustrating that that's what they've done and decided to do. Get up. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Not bad from there. So what is the shot preview? Well, if you remember the Tiger Woods games, remember when you could do the putt preview? Well, they've put the putt preview in there, and now they're also going to do a shot preview. So you can hit a button, and it will show you what you've got on your club set at that point. It'll show you what your shot's going to do before you hit it. In other words. That didn't move. That did not move. How does that not move? Wow, how does that not move?
Nicely done.
Yeah, dumb is that's the that's the operative word for it.
6 under for the round.
Yeah, this course is definitely a course for could be tough for anybody really. It's a good drive.
Nice. Should be in the fairway.
Here you want to stay on the left side of the fairway if possible so the trees don't get in your way. So middle and left will be the perfect place here on this hole. 313 yards down the middle. Another 600 yard par 5.
Now that was a swing.
Almost a keyboard swing. This will bounce right up there close to the pin and give me a nice little chip up there. Might even be able to flop this depending on how close I am. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of simulation games out there, were there, rather? And then, of course, TGC1 was close. This one's the closest we've probably been. Don't spend too much. Set. Okay.
4 feet to the hole. You can do this.
See, I don't know, David. I just think that they would rather appeal to everyone, and the Tiger Woods games appealed to a lot of people, even people who weren't golf fanatics. So that they're trying to make money, and I get that. It's not that. It's just for those of us who've really enjoyed this game for what it is. You know, we're going to lose that. 219 it's playing. I don't want to hit the 221 club because it's not going to be. It's going to be too much. These should be okay. Get up there. That's what I wanted. Sit. So you see there, guys, I could have taken the 221, but I'd have been long and had a downhill putt. So I took the 205. I de-lofted it and hit a nice shot there.
Great putt in there for the bird. Sitting at 8 under for the round. 17th hole coming up.
See, the thing is, rather, they use this game to for simulations, for actual like course simulations. So this game is like you can do VR on it too. Miss Putz, welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us, Elizabeth. Well, actually, Miss Putz, they're saying, according to the TGC Tours, that the putt preview isn't going to be an option, like for a host for societies. As of right now, they said that in the release, which they've already, it's ready to go. They just haven't released it yet. What they've said is that they are going to. It's going to be on there for everything. It's just the master clubs aren't going to have it, I think, is what, at least that's what there's been so many different stories, but that came from people who played the beta test. So, I mean, that's all I know at this time. Actually, rather be golfing, you think it's still too easy. Well, it is a video game. I mean, it's not like we're going out there and shooting, real golf. So there's always going to be people who are really good at the game, okay? And that's true. I shoot minus 12, minus 13 quite often, but it also depends on the course, I mean, it's just, the game is as realistic as you're going to get. Let's put it that way. Yes, of course it's going to affect the playing time, David. People, and the people that we know, because they're not going to play it. They're going to come back to this game because they want a more simulation base. They don't want to hit the drive and then be able to spin the ball in the air. And that's where we're headed. That's exactly where we are headed, I'm telling you.
Heading for the green here.
Spin back. Spin back in the hole. All right. That's a good shot.
And that was outstanding. All right, nice little 2-foot putt. I think an eagle would have tasted sweeter. I haven't tasted eagle, but I'm just saying. Sitting at 9 under.
Oh, trust me, Pithy. I'm with you on that, buddy. I want it to be just like this game, but I'm telling you, that's just, yeah, okay. So people are saying, well, it's not like we're getting the explosions off the golf ball like we had in Tiger Woods and all that. I'm like, well, that's true. But again, if that's what makes money, and people are going to put money down to have that, then that's what we're going to start seeing. I mean, that's just the way it is. Oh, come on, ball, turn. I mean, I get that, Elizabeth. I mean, I really do. But I just, the idea of just, because they're saying that we're not going to have the ability to turn it off in society events as it stands right now. They're trying to get them to change it, but
looking good.
wow.
All right, on the green. Let's get putting. All right, 12-footer here.
That's a better putt.
That's a solid birdie. Great job.
Yeah, I think I knew what you meant, Elizabeth.
Really good score.
All right, so that was the 18th. Wasn't even paying attention. Got into a discussion with you guys and wasn't really paying all that much attention. But there you go, guys. TPC at Oakland. Shot a minus 10. That's a really, really nice course. I don't know why. I guess I didn't. I know I played it before, but I'm going to give that a 4.5 stars. So we'll just give it a 4. And really like that, favorite that course. But that is going to be looked at to be used on the web.com tour during the Final Four Big Four tournaments. So I'm going to give my report to the TGC Tours here in just a second. I want to thank everyone who's been watching in the Twitch stream. And as always, discussion of 2019, that's what we discuss a lot on here, and I appreciate that every single time. I appreciate everyone's support here of the channel. The channel is going to continue going strong. No matter what happens, this channel is actually going to get bigger and better. I just purchased, or I'm getting ready to purchase and build my brand new PC for 2018 to get ready for the heavy streaming and doing everything we're going to be doing for TGC 2019. Really looking forward to that. We're going to be able to add in all kinds of graphics on top. We're going to have a scoreboard on the overlay. We're going to have all kinds of stuff when we're doing the side games and doing all these different things. So we have a lot of plans ahead, so I hope everyone can stay with us. Go out there and spread the word about our channel. Get people out there to watch our channel. It's a lot of entertaining stuff going on at all times. We also appreciate your support. We've had a lot of people donating money to the channel, as well as subscribing, which also gives us money. So if you have a Twitch Prime or an Amazon Prime and you've got Twitch Prime and you haven't done your subscription and you like what you see here, we would always appreciate that as well. But again, as always, not required. So once again, thank you for all your support here at the Shenanigans Live Golf channel. We'll be back at around 1 o'clock after this afternoon. We won't be playing golf, however. We are going to be doing some Fortnite. There's an event going on at 1 and 1:30 that I want to try and get streamed, just so that some people on my channel who do Golfers with Guns can see it, who are not going to be around. So I'm going to try and stream that event to show everybody what's going on. So I'll be streaming some Fortnite around 1 p.m. this afternoon. And then I'll be back with some more golf later on this evening. So once again, thank you to everyone. Greco, there's a lurker. That's a new name I haven't seen before. Yeah, you know what, Greco? I never got into PUBG because I don't play the Xbox. Now, my son has the Xbox, and he likes PUBG, but he also likes Fortnite. So, but I am a big fan of the Fortnite, so I have to tell you that. Awesome! Wow, there we go. Oh, okay, you're on PC. All right. Well, yeah, I don't do a lot of PC gaming anymore. I do a little bit. I still play a little bit. I like my mystery games and things like that, Greco. But yeah, I know you can. I'm not going to disagree with you. I know that true gaming is done on the PC. I get that, but I don't have a good enough PC right now. I'm building one. I'm currently in the process of building one. So, but yeah, I'm not going to disagree with you there, Greco. I'm not going to disagree with you. All right. So I want to thank everyone once again. Like I said, we'll be back around 1 o'clock, and then we'll have more golf here this evening. So for everyone here at the Galactic Shenanigans Golf Society, you've been watching the Golf Club 2 on Shenanigans Live. I am Coaster Royalty, and until next time, we hope you continue to hit the golf ball straight and have a wonderful evening.